Yeah, a couple of years ago I started a series called Road to N5, and my whole plan was to learn Japanese, and my goal was to take the N5 Japanese language proficiency test. And so I had made plans. I started studying, and I was really kind of hitting the language from all aspects, and I just was, I think I overdid it. So I had just too much going on. I was learning kanji, I was learning grammar, I was listening to all these different, I was just too much. So I kind of got burnt out again, like I normally do when I study Japanese. So this video is to kind of pick up from where I left off. So I've gotten back to where I was whenever I quit the series. So I'm back on WaniKani. I'm at level 8. I just got to level 8 today. So I'm really kind of taking a slower approach. Like I usually plan to do, but then things change. So I'm really trying to stick to it though. My main plan was to learn up to like level 8 to level 10 in WaniKani and get a few kanji and vocabulary words under my belt, and then start maybe looking into the grammar a little bit. So I still remember some of the grammar, but there are aspects of it that I don't know. So I'm at level 8 in WaniKani, and I'm doing on Memrise, there's a deck called Wani, which are basically the kanji you learn in WaniKani, and it's just kind of like a SRS review of all those kanji I'm learning. So it's 60 levels. WaniKani is 60 levels if you've never heard of it, and that's a way to learn kanji. There's 60 levels. I'm on level 8, and by the end of it, you learn, I don't know, somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 kanji, and about 6,500 words. So it's pretty big accomplishment, I think, to get to the end of that. So I know somewhere around 225 kanji right now, and in that I've learned about 500 something words. So you can see I'm way far away from where I need to be as far as being able to really communicate, but I am picking words out when I'm reading texts. I work at a Japanese American company, so I see a lot of Japanese emails, and I've been just kind of paying attention more. And I'm seeing a lot of kanji that I recognize, or at least I know the meaning of that kanji. There's been a few words that I've picked out. And there's also a lot of phrases I've learned, and I've really been able to use a lot of my, the basic Japanese phrases that you use when you meet somebody. For example, last week, there were 2 brand new advisors. We call them advisors when they come from Japan to help out. 2 Japanese advisors came in, so I'd never met them before, so I got to use all the basic introductory phrases, hajimemashite, and in this case I said Chris to iimasu, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. So it's basically just a long way to say, hi, I'm Chris, nice to meet you, something like that. So anyway, I've been learning a lot just through WaniKani and doing the review on Memrise. I am doing a little bit of Duolingo, but really slowly, just to get past basically all the stuff that I know already, just to get to that point, so that when I get to good solid level 10 in WaniKani, I can just start right ahead and just kind of go through it a little quicker. So I've passed the second checkpoint of Duolingo, and I'm just kind of sitting there at the beginning of the 3rd checkpoint. So I'm just kind of sitting at the beginning of the third section, kind of waiting and just until I get to the a good 10th level on the WaniKani. So we'll see what happens. I did sign up for this app called Bunpo, which Bunpo means grammar in Japanese, and I went through a couple of just kind of getting to where getting through all the stuff that I already know, and just kind of waiting so that I don't have to work through all that when I get to level 10 on WaniKani. So that's my goal now, just taking it slow. My goal is still to take the N5. What have I been doing the last couple of years since I did that? Well, I've been learning German. So I spent over the last 2 years learning German. So that's what I've been doing. If you've watched any of my videos, you've seen that. So anyway, I just wanted to do a video to kind of start back the N5 process. My goal is to get to that level and then go from there. So that's my goal. And like I said, in the first video, the whole premise of this thing is just to set a goal and try to hit it. Because usually when I study languages, I don't really know what I'm doing or I have a goal in mind. I'm just studying, just study. So Japanese, the goal is to take the N5 and pass it. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And thanks for watching, and subscribe if you'd like to see more on this. as I go along. Thanks. Bye.